1992, I believe, again, my memory, going back all the years, Tom went down to the presentation day on E-Day, and he failed. And I thought Tom worked really hard. I felt like, I watched him during the semester, and I felt, sometimes, when some people fail, they slough off, but in Tom's case, I didn't feel that way. So the next day, I always asked the students in those days to wait 2 days, then come see me. I wanted their anger to subside and about failing. And then I always felt that I would ask them 2 questions. I would always ask them, do you understand why you failed? Because if they didn't, I would explain it to them if they were too emotional. And number 2, what would you like to do? Would you like to come back to the program or take a different major? And I would say 90%, 95% came back and passed it the second time. It's always been great that way. Tom, I said to him, Tom, you're a little different. You're a little older. You worked hard. It didn't work out for you. How about if we do this? How about if I let you work on the business plan and clean up the errors, and then I'll reconvene a panel in late June. You can re-present, and if they pass you, you can graduate in July. You don't have to wait the whole year. He looked at me and he said, Dr. K, I really appreciate you thought of me that way, but he said, I didn't come to Ball State University to take a back door. He said, I knew the ground rules going in. I didn't quite pass muster. I'll be back next year and I'll do it the right way. And I said, oh, okay, Tom. I said, if that's the way you want it. And he said, but I do have one request. And I said, what's that? And he said, I would like you to never surface that idea again with anybody. Because the minute you give a back door, students are going to figure it out and always feel like if they sort of, convince you they worked hard, they'll get that extra month to work on the plan and they'll graduate in July. And he said, the luster of the program is going to lose. And I don't want to be part of a losing effort. In the years that followed while I was there, I would tell every senior class that story to say, don't ask for any favors, because a person who had probably the most to gain from that favor turned it down on his own. We were on track to doing something very powerful, very special, and we were touching students deeper than maybe I even realized. And that really built, I think, validity to the whole program.